would it be? All the places I've been, I wish I could have been there myself. I've been so much, and I can't get enough. I wish I could have been there myself. America dreaming, going to live. Oh, let's not give up till giving has no meaning. Go, I believe in this America dreaming. Oh, let's not give up. Giving has no meaning. Anyhow, what's your favorite Post Malone song? Thank you, Marquita. Thank you for asking. My favorite Post Malone song is Myself. And my second favorite Post Malone song is Goodbye. And then White Iverson. And then Psycho. And no, I can't say that in order. Goodbyes. I don't know if I said goodbyes. Favorite movie. What is my favorite movie? My favorite movie is I guess it depends what my favorite movie is. I mean, what genre? My favorite comedy. I don't know. I think Deadpool's funny. I just recently got into Deadpool, and I watched the first one and the second one, and it is hilarious. I'm trying to think of ones that tickle my fancy. Let's see. Favorite scary movie. I don't know. Favorite sad movie. My brain is just not working today. See, I just say songs that I like, or movie songs, shows that I like. Right now, with it being October what is today's date? Sorry guys, doing this on my phone. October the 28th. Right now, today, I am into, of course, Post Malone. Love his music. Love him. I do feel sorry for him. Not sorry. I shouldn't say I feel sorry for him, because I don't. I get sad when I see that he looks tired. And yes, I know he got a tattoo on his face that says always tired. But I want to give him a hug and let him know that he has fans out there that is okay with him taking a break, a mental health break. Um, that he doesn't have to kill himself to make us happy. Or if he don't, he has at least one, because that's how I feel. I can speak for myself. I have to I say that. Let's see. I love the Backstreet Boys. Favorite Backstreet Boys song is As Long As You Love Me, which is off their first CD. But my favorite CD or album of theirs is Millennium. Millennium is my favorite album. Every song on there. I love all of them, but my favorite song out of all of the albums is As Long As You Love Me. That one, I fell in love with it in 97, and I haven't changed. I still love it here in 2020. I secretly, not secretly, but secretly, not secretly, love, like NSYNC. And my favorite NSYNC song is For the Girl That Has Everything. Love that song. That's my favorite NSYNC song, For the Girl That Has Everything. My favorite 98 Degrees song. This I Promise You. Ain't that? No, that's NSYNC. Sorry. I was singing it in my head. I don't remember. My favorite Blink 182 song is All the Small Things, because they're making fun of all of them. Let's see, what else can I say? I have a bear, an actual teddy bear that I got on August the 4th, 2000, and I named it Ikaika Lamaika Monster. That's her name. She's on the other bed over there, so I would get her and show y'all. But so I've been having Ikaika for 20 years. She's my baby, and I got her when I was 16. And the story behind that is, with Ikaika, I went into state custody on August the 4th, 2000, and they gave her to me when I got into state custody. So she got me through state custody. I aged out the system when I was 18. And so, Ikaika got me through a lot of stuff. But I named Ikaika after Ikaika off of Making the Band. I was saying that to tell you where I got her name from. And so that's where I got Ikaika's first name from. Lamaika was actually was sort of off of my friends. One of my friends, she had a daughter, and her daughter's name was like Love, and then she had another name. I won't say the little girl's name, but yeah. So she had a daughter named Love, and then blank, and then it was this other guy named Michael that I liked, that I thought was really cute, and so I thought instead of Michael, it'd be Micah. So that's where I got Micah from, but that's how Ikaika got her name. And then Monkster came from me and that friend. We used to go around calling each other Monkster, and so that's where Monkster came from that. I used to have a fish. His name was Preston. He was a beta. He's a blue beta, and I had Preston from 2001 to 2003. 2003. And he died. I cried like a baby. I still miss Preston. I do, because I had him. I got him in state custody. That was they actually let me get it with my allowance. I used to get allowance when I was in the group home. We got $7.25 a week every Tuesday. That's how much we got every Tuesday, $7.25. I was in a group home for pregnant girls. No, I was not pregnant. I have never been pregnant. But I was in a group home for pregnant girls. And I was in, the only reason why I was there is because when I went into that one, I was 17. Because when I went into state custody, I was 16, which I was it was like August of 2000, and I turned 17 November of 2000. So I was like about to turn 17 when I got into state custody. And then I aged out the system. Like, I signed myself out. Well, not signed myself out. Like, I had to sign the papers I had to sign myself out at a day. It was a day before I turned 18. So it was like November the 28th, 2001 is when I had to sign the papers saying that, yes, I'm 18. Yes, I know that I can't be a part of the state custody anymore and all that. But because I was still in school, they were like, okay, well, we're not going to kick you out. Like, we can't, legally, they could just be like, okay, pack your stuff and get out. But because I was still in school and I was in a level 2, even though I wasn't a level 2 kid, I was a level 1 kid. Really, not even a level 1 kid. I was really like a foster kid level. If you know the levels, it'll make sense. If you don't, it won't make sense. I was more on the level of a foster kid, but I was too old to go into a foster home. Like, nobody wanted an older kid. And then I was in a level 1 when I very first went there. Had a horrible experience with the level 1, and so that didn't work out. And then from there I had to go to a level 2 because I was in therapy and I took a lot of medicine, and they were like, she takes too much medicine and she's in too much therapy. And it was just like, okay, well, I mean, that the level 1 got shut down, and it was because the people that was running it should never have been foster parents, group home parents to older kids. They should have only been for kids like no older than like 8 and under. Maybe not even 8, maybe 7 and under, because when I went there, like I said, I was 16, and when I was 16, they were 21 and 22. So it was like, okay, my sister is 21. I think I 17, 19, 20. Okay, they might have been, yeah, because I think my sister was 20, almost 21, when I was in state custody, because she's 3.5 years older than me. So they were my sister's age. I never disrespected them. But I didn't look at them as parent figures. I just looked at them as, okay, y'all just remind me of my sister. That's all. But I told this story on my YouTube channel. If y'all want to know the full story about that. So I went to a level 2 because they said I took too much medicine and I was in too much therapy. And from the level 2 is where I aged out of the system. And then I was in that level 2. And then I had a home pass for Christmas. And then I came back from my home pass on New Year's Day, but it was like that night. And I was accused of not taking my medicine, which I didn't take my medicine, but that's because I didn't feel like I needed my medicine. But they were like, you didn't take your medicine. It was this little short BI. She was like, you didn't take your medicine. And I was like, yes, I did take my medicine. And she goes, no, you didn't. And what made her say that I didn't take my medicine was because this girl, her hands and her feet sweated. Like she had overactive glands, on her hands and feet. And she came up behind me and she touched me on my neck. And I picked her up and I threw her across the room. And I got in trouble. I got like 48 hours room restriction, 32 hours campus restriction. My level, because there was 5 levels, it was a level board. Like when you come into state custody, you automatically on probation, which is not really probation. It's like you're on probation for a week, meaning you can't go nowhere unless you're with one of the staff members. And then from there you be on level 1 if you haven't gotten in trouble or haven't did anything. Then from level 1, each week you get to write why you want to go up to a level 2, why you want to go up to a level 3. There was a total of 5 levels. At level 3 was sweet spot. Level 3, 4, and 5, we were Thundercats. I'm telling you, we were me, Monster, Little. Yeah, okay, sorry. I don't want to say these people's names just because they're on. But it was like about 4 of us. We were outside looking in. We were bad. We were not friendly. And we so level 1, you have a tad bit more freedom, but not that much. And then level 2, you got more freedom than level 1, but not as much as level 3. Level 3, it's like I said, when the sweet spot is. Level 3, the privileges that you get, level 3 and 4 and 5 have the same privileges, but 4 gets more, 5 has it all. So level 3, you then um, get a 1 day home pass if if it gets approved. Level 4, you get a 2 day. Level 3, you can get a whole weekend home pass. Level 5, you can get a weekend home pass. But so level 3, you can then go off campus, which was the biggest thing, because usually at level 1 and 2, the only way that you can go off campus in the probation period, the only way that you can go off campus is if you got a doctor's appointment, or if you it's going to AA, NA, or Al-Anon. So that's the only way you can go off campus. Other than that, you have to stay on campus because our school was on campus, unless you went to regular school, which I didn't go to regular school. My school, like the building that I stayed in, was right here. My school was right here in another building, and then it was like from this building, it was like another building right there, which was a private school that wasn't the group's home's private school, but some of the girls from the group home that didn't need to go to our special school, because I say special school because that's basically kids that I guess not really resource kids that can't keep up with regular school, that might need a little bit of help, might need the resource, went to the special school. The pregnant girls went to special school. And so, but like for the girls that didn't need the resource of special help, but they were runaway risk, or they got kicked out of regular school, went to the private school. And they had to wear a uniform every day, green shirt, white shirt, and a green shirt or a white shirt. Which I went to the private school for summer school, and I got to wear. I don't think I'll ever wear the green shirt. Yeah, I did. Cause it was like every other day. So the white shirt was a white shirt with green letters. The green shirt was a green shirt with white letters, and we had to wear khaki pants. And so that's what I wore. And you weren't allowed to wear open-toe shoes. Your hair had to be neatly put up in a ponytail. And seeing if I had. Nope, nobody's in here. So hair had to be neatly put up in a ponytail, and that was the private school. And the director, she was so nice. I really liked her. She was really sweet, and it was funny because I liked this guy, and she was like, okay, well, if you want to get married, we're gonna get a little Debbie cake, and we're gonna get a Sprite, and y'all can get married. I love her. I wonder how she's doing. But that was funny. Somebody was fussing. So yeah. But yeah, I aged out. I got in trouble a couple of times at the group home. But yeah, so I got my level dropped down to the probation. Because, like, I was a level 5 when I went on Christmas break, which I got to stay there for a week. And when I came back, I got all my levels dropped, my privileges, 72 campus restriction, 48-hour room restriction, which room restriction sucked because I have a fear that I feel like somebody's looking at me. And so room restriction means that you have to stay in your room for 48 hours. The only way that you are allowed out is if you are going to lunch and you're not allowed to sit with anybody. You have to sit at a table by yourself. So if you're going to eat, if you're going to school, or if you're doing your chores, that's the only 3 times you're allowed out of your room. Like if you have a doctor's appointment, then of course you're allowed out. But usually, you go to a doctor during school hours, so you be already out your room. But other than that, you can't talk to nobody. No, everybody has to act like you don't even exist. So that was the only part that bothered me, was having the door open, because your door has to stay open, and so they can come by to see if you're still there. It's like, really, y'all know my phobia. Y'all know I have this fear of somebody watching me, and y'all are physically, literally watching me. And so what I told them, because I was 18, I thought I was bootsy bad, and I was like, I don't have to stay here because I'm not in state custody, because they let me stay. Even after I saw myself out, I stayed there because this was January the 1st when all this happened. I turned 18 on November the 29th, 2001. So I thought I was grown. I thought I was bootsy bad. I thought I didn't have to listen. So I left. I walked out, and I walked. I don't even know how far it was where I walked. And when I walked, I was so scared that I was gonna be arrested. I was like, I've never been in trouble before. I'm gonna be arrested. I'm gonna go to jail, because I was like, I'm 18. I won't go to juvenile, because I'm 18. I'm gonna go to jail, and I've never been to juvenile, so I was like really scared. So yeah, so that was that, and what else? I learned how to crochet from, it was like 2 people. My mama used to know this woman. She ran a card or a number house. And if y'all don't know what a number house is, a number house is somebody that takes the numbers and then runs the numbers for you, and then if the number hits, they give you your money. So that's what a number house is. She ran a number house, and she used to just crochet. And I was in state custody when she died, so I didn't get to go to her funeral or anything. And the woman that took her house actually threw all her crochet stuff away, and I'm very upset because this woman crocheted her butt off, and she told me that I could have all her crochets. She's like, you can have them. Because she thought of me as her granddaughter. And so she told me, she's like, you can have them all if you want them. And I was like, yes, I most definitely do. I want them all. And the woman threw them all away because she's like, nobody wants these. But I did want them, so I didn't get none of her blankets. And then at the group home, it was this girl I was about to say her name, but anyways, she taught me and how to crochet, and that's how I learned how to crochet. And then I learned different stitches from Did I put? I did. Sitting there bumping my gums. Hold on. Yeah, okay. What else was I saying? I learned other stitches from Crochet Crowd. Mikey. Mikey has got me through some days when I just been angry. Back in my days before I had the girls, I used to be like really suicidal, depressed. And I told people that's why I was depressed. And everybody's like, no, you're depressed, you're bipolar, you're all this. And I'm like, I have a reason why I'm depressed. I know why I'm sad. I know why I feel like this. And they're like, oh, baby ain't gonna fix nothing. You're just, you know, you just need to just take medicine. And I'm like, I don't need to take medicine. I know that once I have a baby, I'm gonna feel better. And everybody's like, no, a baby doesn't fix everything. And I'm like, well, a baby will fix me. And then that was like in my early 20s. And then the girls were born when I was 29. I was almost 30. And I mean, I have been sad and I have been depressed, but it wasn't for no reason. It was because of situations that I've been in. The reason why I've been sad, the reason why I've been depressed. But there's no biggie, you know. See. What else? I have made a toboggan before. I have made a couple of scarves. I have made a pillow. Well, it really wasn't a pillow. It was about a throw pillow that you put on your couch. I bought that. And I just crocheted things over it. Like, so, like, say if this is the pillow, like, I just, like, put the pillow in here, and then, so, like, okay, thought somebody was knocking. Yeah, so that's what I did. Oh, okay, so I'm at the end. I don't know if y'all seen that. And this is how you do it. So you just stick it in the side. You grab it, pull it through, go through, chain up 2, and then we're flipping it. See, this is what we just did. So we're going back the other way. Favorite TV show that I'm into right now. Have y'all seen Lovecraft Country? Or, you know what? I think I did a mom brain. Yeah, I think that's right. Lovecraft Country. I think that's the right way to say it. Sorry. Have y'all seen that show? I seen it. I didn't get to see the last episode because, see, what has happened was, okay, see, if y'all don't know, I'm staying at a hotel. And so the hotel that I was staying at, the other one, okay, so, sorry, I'm trying to show y'all. The hotel that I was staying at was, he had HBO. The one I'm staying at right now does not have HBO, and I'm very upset. So I did not watch the last episode, but I did look on YouTube, and other people was talking about it, and it seemed like it was good. So um, I at least got the gist of it. But I really liked it, that show. That show, I I couldn't watch all of them because I have a very active imagination, and um, like the one with the um, jigaboos. Oh my gosh! Like I had nightmares. Me at 36 years old. I'm almost 37. Yeah, I'm getting old. Me at 30, me at 36. Almost, like me not almost. I had I had a nightmare, and I almost was like, look, we gonna sleep with the lights on, cause I do not want them jigaboos to come after me, cause mm, scared me, and I don't like fingernails either, cause I don't fuck with who Frederick. His name will not be spoken. Just to know that. Don't fuck with Frederick. Don't fuck with Frederick. Um, but um, so um, I I seen, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, because I was flipping through, and um, I was flipping through the channels, and Saul was on, and I never seen that Saul. I don't know which one it was, but I never seen it, and it was rather kind of. It gave me a little jump scare, just a little bit, just a little bit. I was just like, oh no, I can't be watching that. It was okay. If y'all seen it, I'm gonna tell you the one that it was, because I only got through that one little part. It was the one that girl stole money, and um, this older woman had a, or not older, this bigger woman had a heart attack or asthma attack, and and then the girl, everybody was chained by their neck, and um, they had to give themselves injection, or she had to give herself an injection to free everybody, but she refused to do it, and anyhow, she didn't do it. So that man stabbed her with all 3 needles. And I was just like, oh no, because how he had them between his fingers, gave me a little Frederick tease. I said, oh no, I can't. I cannot. So, that's all that I got out of that one. I was like, I cannot. You know who I miss every day? I miss CG. If y'all never met her, her name, her YouTube channel was Queen of the Crazies. I do. I miss her a lot. She died. She was a YouTuber. We didn't get to meet before she died. It was because she, like, when it worked out for me, it didn't work out for her. When it worked out for her, it didn't work out for me. Mainly, like, when she had, I think, a free weekend. I think Hannah was away at one of the gymnastics competitions, so I wasn't in town, and so I never got to meet her. Like, she lived 2 hours from where I used to live. Like, cause I'm in Knoxville. She used to live in Nashville, and we never got to meet. And I hate that because I wanted to meet her so bad, because, I thought of her like my little sister. She was 31 when she died. And I miss her. I miss talking to her. We used to talk late night. I loved her personality. I loved her videos. And I just think about her every once in a while. And I, just think I really miss her. Some days when I'm like, I just need a good old Kiki laugh, I go on her old videos and I watch them. So I miss CJ. If y'all didn't get the pleasure to watch her, meet her while she was alive, she was a really sweet young lady. She's a YouTuber, like I said. Yeah, what else can I tell y'all? I'm trying to show y'all. I tend to get lazy wristed and pull on back. I'm doing this on my phone if y'all wondering what I'm doing this on. So I'm doing this on my phone. Because I have a computer, but I don't have, like, my computer is like really old. Like, my laptop is old and it don't have a sound, so I can't hear if I don't know. And then I have, the girls each have a laptop, but their laptop is for school. They got it from the school because they're virtual schooling now because of COVID. They're not here right now, but at least they're in the same class this year. Yay. But yeah, they're gone right now. I don't know if I just said that. I was thinking it, but I don't know if it came out. What else? Let me think of all the states I've been to, or all the, I could say states or places I've been. Of course, I've been to Tennessee. I've been to Kentucky, but it was really like a go through Kentucky because I was going to Washington State, so we went through Kentucky. I went that way. And Missouri, been through Missouri, went to Missouri. When I say I went to these places, some of these places is a go through. I've been to Virginia. I've been to North Carolina because I've seen my friend share Slice of Life. If y'all don't know who that is, that's my bestie. She's a YouTuber. I actually spent, was it this year? No, it wouldn't have been this year, it was last year. I guess it was last year. So last spring break, not 2020, so not 2019. Is it 2019? I don't remember when it was. I think it was 2019. We spent the spring break up at the girls' spring break. And have fun. We got to spend it with her and her daughter, and we had fun. And then so been in North Carolina. We've been through South Carolina, going down to Florida to go to Disney World. Been to Florida, been to Georgia, been my little brother when his dad died, and it's gonna sound weird with the story, but when my little brother dad died, me and Gary took him and his mama down to the funeral. And how that worked is me and that boy, we have the same, we share a brother, if that makes sense. So I just think of him as my little brother. But his little brother is my little brother. And then, so if that makes sense. So I have one sister. I don't know if I said that. I have one sister. She's 4 years old, or 3.5 years older than me. Then I have a little brother that is 22 years younger than me. Yep. And I miss my little brother because I don't get to see him that often. Georgia, and then I've been to Alabama to pick up my cousin. Okay. I'm trying to think if I've been to Mississippi. I don't think I have. If I have, I don't remember. I don't think I ever been to Louisiana. I have been to Florida, have been to Alabama, Georgia, Virginia, Kentucky, Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, I'm trying to think of what's other over there. I have been to Wyoming. I have been to Montana. I have been to Oregon and Washington State. Where else have I been? Idaho. I probably have been to Idaho. Yeah, I think I have been to Idaho. That's a Kansas. I have been to Kansas. Um, been to a couple of states. I have been to Puerto Rico. I did forget about Puerto Rico. I have been to the Virgin Islands, which is St. Thomas, and Grand Turks and Caicos. Half Moon Cay. I went on a cruise. See, St. Thomas, Half Moon Cay, Grand Turks and Caicos, Puerto Rico. I think that was all. Yeah, that's all. That was I went on that for my birthday. Gary took me in 2011. And all this was before the girls were born. Then me and Gary went to the Bahamas. So that was okay. We went to Freeport, Bahamas. We always said if we go back, we want to go to Nassau. I would love to go to Hawaii, and I would love, love to go to Alaska. I would love to go to Alaska, and I would love to see the midnight sun before I die, and I would love to see the Aurora Borealis before I die. Like if I had a bucket list, you know, that's like stuff that I would like to do before I die. I always said that I would like to give birth once, but I would like to adopt twin boys to go with my twin girls. That's what I would like to do. Celebrities I would like to meet. I would like to meet, let me think, dead or alive. Let me do dead or alive. If it was like possible. Like I have met Dolly, but I won't say that I met her. I have seen her when I went to Dollywood in 2007 when with me and Gary. That was our first overnight trip. So it was like September of 2007 when she was in Dollywood. Like she was at actual Dollywood. And so me and Gary, we was about to go into the diner, not diner hotel, diner cafe show. It's not there no more. And she was going down the road in her convertible, and she was waving. We was like, oh my gosh, it's Dolly. We didn't even know she was gonna be here that day. So I got to see her. Like I was like, of course, like a lot of close, but to me it felt like I was this close. Like I could just reach out, touch her. I couldn't. But in my head I could. So yeah. Of course, I would want to meet Post Malone. Of course, that's like without saying. Of course, I would love to meet Brian Luttrell off the Backstreet Boys, just to let him know that the whole band, he can relay it back to them, that he got me through my middle school years. He did. He got me through my middle school years. Because I started liking the Backstreet Boys in 7th grade, thanks to my friend. Thank you, boo. And I have been liking them ever since 1997, ever since I was in 7th grade. It might even have been like the second half of 96. No, it was 97, I remember, because she got the CD for her birthday, and then she got Teen and Teen and Teen Bop for her birthday, magazines for her birthday. I mean, not for birthday, but for Christmas of 96 Christmas. But when she came back to school, it was 97, of course. And she showed me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, isn't Nick so cute?" And I said, "Oh yeah, he's cute. He's really, really cute." And then I seen Brian. I said, "Who is that? Who is that?" And she's like, "Oh, that's Brian." I said, "Yummy. I like him." And I've been liking Brian ever since. Post Malone, do you know how the girls are back? No, they're not. Do you know how I found Post Malone? I was watching Hot Ones, and I seen this interview of this boy, and I was just like, hold on, who is that? I was just like, he got braids, he got golds, he is. So when I seen that Hot One video, the interview, and then I heard him, and then I was just like, okay, white boy thug, yes, what's up? Can I have your number? In my head, I was saying all this. And so that's how I was feeling. I was like, okay, yes, he is cute. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Excuse me, miss. You know, I seen you from across the room. That's all I'm saying. And so, then I looked up his songs, and the very first song that came up when I looked him up was White Iverson. Hence why that was my very first favorite song. And then I was like, okay, I like this. White Iverson, he got braids, he got golds, he's cute, I like him. Looked up his age. I'm like, he's a baby. I can't like him. I got a nephew that was born in 97. I was 14 when he was born. But that still don't negate that I have a nephew. I have a little baby man. I call him a little baby man. I have a little baby man that was born in 97. Well, Posty was born in 95. He was born in 95. So I can't like him because he's only 2 years older than my nephew. And I'm just like, nope, I can't like you. I can like him from afar. But, like, you know, I still admire him, I should say. So that's how I feel about Posty. What else? I don't know. But yeah, then I just liked them ever since. And then, so that was my favorite song. But my favorite album is Hollywood's Bleeding. I say my favorite song is White Iverson, but it got switched out with Myself, which is on Hollywood Bleeding album. And Hannah's favorite song is I'm Gonna Be, I think, or Gonna Be, I think that's the name of it. And then Savannah's favorite song is Congratulations. Gary's favorite song is that song he sings with Ozzy. Into that heart of gold. Take what you want from me, take what you need from me, take what you want to go. That one. Take what you want from me, take what you need from me, take what you want to go. That's Gary's favorite one. See, and then I like the movie Rocky Horror Picture Show. I wish that I can play Magenta in that movie. I was just thinking about Rocky Horror Picture Show. Science fiction double feature. What was his name? Oh crap. Oh, what is his name? I done forgot to do his name. Something in Janet. It's not Chad. What is it? What's his name? Something. I forgot his name. Anyhow. It doesn't matter. But my favorite song in Rocky Horror Picture Show is I'm Going Home. I'm going home. I see blue skies through the tears in my eyes. And I'm going home. That's my favorite song of the whole movie. I like all of them, really. See, let's get controversial. Who is your favorite Batman? I have asked this question like 30 times. Now that Ben's Batman is out, what's your favorite Batman? My favorite Batman, first and foremost, will always be Michael freaking Keaton. He's the best Batman. There's no other. There's no other. Everybody else is playing themselves. Everybody else is a copy of a copy. You know what I'm saying? Even the original Batman, the TV Batman, is a copy of a copy, because they copied Michael Keaton even though it was before Michael Keaton. They copied Michael Keaton. He is the best Batman, the best Joker. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. There's no other. Even though I love Joaquin Phoenix, I stopped that time. I was about to say Phillips. I was about to say it. I don't know why I want to call that man Joaquin Felix. For some reason, I love Joaquin. You know I do. Y'all that know me know that I love me for Joaquin. But nope. Even he can't put no candle to Heath. Heath is the best Joker. There's no other. Let's think. And then I think that's all. Because Catwoman, I really don't have a favorite Catwoman. I really don't have a favorite Catwoman. Because I don't think Halle Berry is it. I don't think it's either Sharon Stone or Michelle Pfeiffer. Whoever that was that played her. And I think it's the Val Kilmer version. It was one of the versions, one of the copy versions. That don't matter. I didn't like her Catwoman. And then there's no other important parts, because I think there's always been one Penguin, which was Danny DeVito. I think there's only been one Riddler, which was one Riddler, which has been Jim Carrey. Two-Face, I can give that to the new Harvey Dent, the one that was in the Kristen Bell. Not Anna Keita, not Anna. Was in that was in the Dark Knight. I like that Two-Face. Tommy Lee Jones did an okay job, but he wasn't my favorite Two-Face. Mr. Freeze, I think Arnold is the only Mr. Freeze that I can think of that did it. And then Robin was Chris O'Connor. Chris O'Donnell. Sorry. Chris O'Donnell. He was the only Robin that I can think of. And then Alicia Silverstone was the only Batgirl, I think. I'm thinking that's who. I think that was her role in the movie. But everybody else, like I said, my favorites in them. What else? A Halloween movie that I watch every Halloween is Nightmare Before Christmas. Every single day, every single year, without fail. I done watched it twice this year. Twice already. And I always, every Christmas, my favorite Christmas movie, hands down, can almost quote it, is A Christmas Story. Favorite movie. Not the second one, just the first one. So that's my favorite Christmas movie, hands down. My favorite Scrooge, because they just repetitive, whatever that word is, with them, is Albert Finney's Scrooge. That's the best one out of all of them. A close second would be I hate to say it, but Kelsey Grammer. I think. Let me think. Because I would say Jim Carrey's version, but it creeps me out. The cartoon realness of it, it creeps me out. That's the reason why it's not a close second. It's good, but it's creepy. So I can't pick that one. Only because it creeps me out. My favorite Tim Curry movie is OM Yeti Balls. Is Legion. Oh my gosh. Did y'all know that he's the devil in Legion? I didn't even know that until 2010 when me and Gary, when we was playing 6 Degrees of Separation, which I will get to that in a minute. And I don't remember how we got onto it, and we looked up the movie, and I was like, oh, that is him. Never in my whole entire life did I know that that was Tim Curry. The Tim Curry. I was like, that's my favorite Tim Curry movie, hands down, because that used to be my favorite Tom Cruise, which it still is. It's my favorite Tom Cruise movie. Legion is, but now that's my favorite Tim Curry movie too, hands down, no other. But my favorite Will Smith movies is 6 Degrees of Separation, The Legend of Bagger Vance, and The Pursuit of Happiness, which all three of them makes me cry for 3 different reasons. Pursuit of Happiness makes me cry because he just wanted it to be wanted, and he lied to get into high society, and he just wanted to be wanted. And I was just like, oh, let him be wanted, let him in, y'all, let him in. He gave y'all this whole backstory, let him in. So that's my favorite Will Smith movie. And did I drop a stitch? You know what, I probably did, but guess what, B.I. got him. I don't think he's supposed to be down that low. I didn't know. 1, 2, 3. I think this is it. Well, we're just gonna say it is. See if that makes sense. Well, it have to make sense. Yeah, it makes sense. It'll have to. Sorry, talking to myself. And then my second, and so then The Legend of Bagger Vance is my second favorite one that makes me cry a little bit. Is because who's that? Tobey Maguire. His character dies and gets to be with Bagger Vance at the end. I was just like, yes, go be with Bagger Vance, yes. Even though I'm just saying, you didn't appreciate Bagger Vance when he was teaching you how to golf, but I loved it. But yes, go be with him. And then my third, which is The Pursuit of Happiness. If y'all seen it, I don't even have to explain, but I will anyhow, because he did what he had to do to protect his son when they were sleeping in the bathroom, and he had his foot against the door, and he had to feed his son, and he had his son eat, and I was like, oh, let up on my neck, Will. I can't take all these tears. I was just like, that is a parent. To me, that is a parent when you're like, I am willing to stay up all night just so that you can sleep. I'm willing to starve so that you can eat. I am willing to do what I have to do in this job, which, I mean, he got a job, but he took his son to the job interview and he got the job, and I was just like, yes, oh yes. That's why that made me cry, because I was just like, oh yes, he got it. He did what he had to do. He had to sacrifice to provide for his son, and I was like, there's no others. There's no other. I mean, I like all Will Smith movies. I'm not gonna say all. I like Will Smith movies. Um, so, but them are my three ultimate favorite Will Smith movies. Um, what else? Um, have y'all ever had this? It's mango omatic. Had it this morning, and with my straw, because I'm eco-friendly. I try to be eco-friendly, but I guess I'm done. I talked y'all's head off, and this is how much we got done while chatting. And this is how much I got left to do right here. Just a little bit. Like I said, it's a king size blanket, 400 stitches, basket weave. And I only got this much yarn left. I know it looks like it's a lot, but it's really not. It's really not. Not enough. I need probably like 6 to 8 more rows of yarn to make it as long, to make it as thick, not thick, but to make it as long as I want. I wonder, once I get it that long, no, because if I fold it, then it's not gonna be, but, let's see something. Okay, see, we're gonna do an experiment, guys. Okay, so, because this is what it looks like right now. So this is end to end. Hold on. This is what it is, end to end. Dang it, do I twist it still? Oh, I do. Hold on. So this is, see, end, because I got the ends folded together. But if I can do it like this, once it get done, instead of it folding this way and then me sewing it like, because it's gonna have a border, instead of it being like this, because then it won't be a king size blanket. But if I can make it long enough and fold the bottom to the top, and then it'll be folded in half like this. Let's look. And put a border on like that. See? Ooh, I might can, and then it'll be like extra heavy, extra thick, how I want it. Because what I wanted was an weighted blanket, king size, California king size to be precise, but I didn't get one. And I probably can do that. What do y'all think? I think yes. I think yes. But thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Is it ended?